Have you ever had your window smashed, either accidentally or purposely? And you're thinking, how much is all of this gonna cost? In this video, I will show you how to fix your smashed window yourself for a fraction of the repair price and quicker than it would take you to roast a whole chicken. First things first is to get all of the shattered glass cleaned up, making sure you're wearing the correct protective clothing to avoid injury. I have bought a replacement glass from eBay for £35, so not too expensive. For this demonstration, I am going to be doing it on my 2013 Hyundai i20. Different cars will obviously have their own differences, but the general components will be fairly similar. We then need to remove the door card to get access to the window mechanism. For my i20, the door card is secured by 2 screws, one near the window controls and the other is behind the door handle. I then used a plastic trim tool to pry off the door card, starting from the bottom and slowly working up. It is only held by a couple of plastic clips, so it should come off pretty easy. I then turned the car on so that I can move the window actuator to where I can get access to it. I then moved on to disconnecting the cables for the door latch and the door lock. I also disconnected all of the electrical connections. Just make sure to remember where each wire or cable goes back to. A condensation cover then needs to be peeled away to get clear access to the actuator. There is a lot of glass here, as you can see, glass everywhere, so we're just going to get that cleaned up. So out goes the vacuum again. It had been working overtime today. We are just going to clean up the remaining glass shards because the car will sound like a maraca if we had just left it there. This is what I meant earlier by moving the actuator so that you can get access to the bolt that holds the window glass. So that's one, and then the other one on the other side as well. I then used a 10mm socket to remove the bolt and the plastic clip that directly attaches to the glass and the actuator rail. It is now finally time to put our new glass in. I found it easier to angle the glass downward so it slid in easily. I then guided it towards the actuator rail, then attached the plastic clip on the glass so that I can rest the glass on the rail and align the bolt holes. Once I was happy that it was all aligned, I bolted it in place. I then gave it a quick test before I put everything back. We are finally on the home stretch, and all that we need to do now is put everything back together. The condensation cover back on, the door card bracket goes back on, the rubber liner goes back on, all of the electrical connectors and cables, the door card, the 2 screws, and finally this plastic corner trim. And that is pretty much done. We'll just give everything a bit of a clean first. I'm going to be using a glass cleaner from New Look Detailing. Thank you New Look Detailing for sending these out, by the way. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and that is pretty much it for the glass installation. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, it's honestly, it's solid. Oh my god, look.